Y'all know how I like to come on here. Well, I don't like to come on here, but how I come on here and talk about something called nigger trinkets, right? Well, it looks like one has been revived thanks to 46, but it's really because of the introduction through 44, and that's no surprise there. Now, you can see the title right here and you see the picture. It says the Biden administration revives plan to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, as if we as black people are supposed to be excited about this. And we're absolutely not excited about this whatsoever. But let me give a shout out to my Sasser for sending me, well, she sent me something else. And it actually is what prompted me to do the story. It's not so much this, but it's something else that she sent me, but I'll get into that a little later on. And through that, you'll be able to determine what direction this administration is going in. And again, my mantra is going to be flourishing for the next 4 years. In case y'all don't know what it is, the mantra for the next four for me is, this is what you voted for. So let's get into it. The Biden administration says it is exploring ways to speed up release of $20 bills featuring Harriet Tubman after the Trump administration delayed the move first initiated by President Barack Obama. It's important that our notes, our money, if people don't know what a note is, reflect the history and diversity of our country, and Harriet Tubman's image gracing the new $20 note would certainly reflect that, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki told reporters Monday. Psaki referred specific questions the timeline of the new design of the Treasury Department. CNN has reached out to the Treasury for comment. In a 2018 interview with the Economic Club of Washington, Trump Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin dodged when asked about progress with regard to the new bill, saying, "We haven't made any decisions as to whether we'll change the bill or won't change the bill." Mnuchin later said the bill wouldn't be unveiled until 2028 because of technical issues. But the New York Times reported in 2019 that in fact the basic design already on paper most likely could have satisfied the goal of unveiling the redesigned note by 2020. Meaning they really didn't have any plans on doing it, to be quite honest. And I'm going to tell y'all this. Myself and other thinking black individuals weren't even for this or on the bandwagon of them doing this back when it was an idea under the Obama administration, because we knew then that what it was. See, this is the thing, like I said, it's a nigger trinket where they feel that they don't have to pay or give black people reparations. And before I go any further than that, I had posted up a tweet on my Twitter account and I said, how much you want to bet that this establishment, the day that they give us reparations, the next day they'll come out and say that paper currency is obsolete. This establishment is that petty to do something that underhanded. I would not put it past them. And I had some responses, and a lot of other people agree with me and had that same thought process as well. And I'm sure after y'all who have heard me say this probably agree or should agree. The paper said it obtained an image of the new note from the former department official, which depicts Tubman in a dark coat with a wide collar and white scarf. According to the paper, the design was completed in late 2016. So they already had this thing already drawn up and ready to go. It's just that under the 45 administration, they put it off and now they're trying to bring it back. Now, they would give us this way faster than they would give reparations. And the main people that I saw championing this or parading this around on Twitter was brain dead Negroes. Notice I'm throwing them into a category all on their own. And palm colored people. Those were the only two I saw on Twitter that were trying to make this seem like it was a great and amazing thing. Why am I not surprised that it came from both of those groups? Meanwhile, to bring back up what I had to put on pause with what my Sasser sent me, you have the Academy, who is about to get not one, but two major benefits coming their way through the Biden administration. Number one, and it's not in any particular order because they pretty much came down around the same time. Number one, they are planning to lift the transgendered ban on the military that Trump put into place. And two, the allowance of Hall T members to play in women's sports. Basically, someone who was biologically born a man who got the operation to transition into a quote unquote woman and play against women in women's sports. And on that aspect, and I posted this up on my Twitter as well, I said some of the blame has to come from those women's groups who want to be all intersectionality and all of this and all inclusive and everything. Y'all have to take some of the blame for that. I and several others have warned you for the last couple of years before this was even a thing, before Joe Biden ran for president, that this was going to blow up in your face. Now those women groups who told us to shut up and stop being this and that phobic and wearing the cape for that group, now they're upset. They'll never come back and tell us that we were right, though. Just like when I was telling y'all about how you had the members of Hall T who were black in women's spaces. I said many of you championed for them to be there, and now you can't get rid of them. Let this actually happen. Let this actually happen, because I don't think it has gone through yet as an official thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. After all, look at who Joe Biden just chose to be in a cabinet position. He picked a Caucasian Hall T member, someone who was born a white man who transitioned into a quote unquote white woman. He put a Hall T member in a cabinet position faster than he put an actual naturally born double X chromosome estrogen filled black woman in a cabinet position before a black woman. To the black women out there that voted for him, y'all should be insulted. He gave y'all trinket positions, and he gave this Hall T member a big position. I cannot make this up. But hey, like the mantra says, this is who you voted for. So y'all gonna have to deal with this. Like, this is all gonna fall on top of you, to all the people that voted for him. Not even just the black people, but see, the thing is, because a lot of black people, especially black women, came out there and said, we saved the Democratic Party. And then you allowed other groups to say that too. Everything that he does, or everything that they do, because I'm throwing Clown Mile in there too, everything that they do is going to fall back onto the voters. And because y'all made so much noise about, oh, we did this, and I had to go in on that Cori Bush, and we did that, and so many others saying black women save this and black women save that, and black women are the backbone of the Democratic Party. Well, guess what, backbone? I hope you plan on carrying all that stuff on your backbone for the next 4 years, whether good or bad. But the way that it's starting out right now, it looks like it's going to be more bad than good. Because you would think that with you being the backbone that you would get a lot of benefit, but it's not looking like that right now. I could be wrong going forward, but right now it's not looking too bright. But that's really all I have to say about this. I, again, am still staying on my square when it comes to the Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. I'm not for it. I'm not for the nigga symbolisms, because that's what they think that we just love so much, is like symbolism stuff. Unfortunately, there's a lot of black people that do. I'm not one of them black people. It's time that we draw a line in the sand and put them over there with them and we over here with us. And I'm fine with that too. You know how a lot of you all in my comment section saying we need to separate from palm colored? It's a lot of us we need to separate from as well. Those championing and parading this, separate from them. As a matter of fact, those are the ones you should separate from first, because they look just like you. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video on that note. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, please text the number pinned in the comments below so you can receive notifications every time I upload a new video. And I will talk to you in the next one.